All right, I'm back. Sorry about the other video because I had to be on this phone real quick. So, like I said in my other video, is that, you know, in your life, it's all about leveling your thoughts and everything. But you could relate to somebody that's going through the same thing and they want to quit and they can't because it's like they really want to quit, but they can't quit because they like, I feel like it's a blockage that they're going through. It's like something's wrong in their mind, you feel me? But that thoughts is kind of negative, you know? When you live in that situation, and that situation could be traumatizing for the person. It's like when you're trying to live that life cycle and shit like that, it's kind of like rough because they going through the same shit. And I tell people that when you're going through this part of life with that glitch, and you're saying, all right, you see that? This rain is coming on very hard, and I'm in this rain. Oh shit. And I'm getting soaking wet in this rain. They said mild to heavy rain, guys. You gotta work to make this money, right? So, look at that. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You gotta work to make this money. Woo. And we over by Broadway now. So, gotta work to make this money. I worked in the rain before. Oh shit. I don't want to smell like fish though. Let me cross over here. Alright. You don't want to smell like fish. So let me cross over here. So yeah, it's kind of weird that you have to work in your day when it rains and shit, you know. So yeah, you gotta work when it rains, you know. But they're not gonna let me out. They're not gonna let me be out here all day. But it's gonna rain and for the taper off after 9. But we're here already. So this is Halsey Street, yeah. So like I said before, we're not gonna be here that long actually because I gotta go on a J train right now. So probably, yeah, so I'm like, you know, it's raining right here. I'm gonna bust it out. But when I bust it out quickly, it's, you know, I could bust it out in the rain, but I don't want my phone to get watery. So kind of like say bust it out in the rain and then don't get watery on yourself. So we kind of not want to bust it out real quick because my clothes are soaking wet right here. So you don't want to catch ammonia outside. So I'm trying to like do an area where I could get on the bus and disconnect to the 46 from there. So yeah. So I'm gonna kind of like go to a shredder, like go to a shade and until the rain stops. So let's try that. All right. Yeah, rain is still pouring like crazy, bro. Like out here, it's just like, look at that. Hold on, look at this. So I'm trying to keep it together, you feel me? So let's see how this can work. I'm letting into the rain cool down so I can walk, but it's not gonna give me time to cool down. So yeah, like I said, you just gotta believe in yourself and mental health wise, build up your characteristics and try to like do that, you know? But with the camera and everything in the rain, kind of hectic, you know. Trying to like keep it smoothly and keep it together, you know. I didn't know it was gonna rain that hard though, but I have to get it done, right? You have to work, you have to get it together, and you have to do it. You gotta put on your pants and do it, you know. Yeah. So that shit right here. Wow, that's that. It's gonna calm down like 5 minutes. Let's see if it's gonna calm down so I can continue working. Yeah. When I was coming off the bus, it wasn't raining, but now it came down when I was walking down the block. So I'm gonna try to see when it's gonna stop and stuff like that, so I can continue my shift. But it looks like I gotta like not pause it because I can't pause it. So let's see how it's gonna go when that's right. So I'm on Broadway right now, so I'm gonna be here for like a little bit. Let's see how we could do this shit, but I'm gonna do it. All right, so we on Broadway, so let's do it.